Eh, Halo, sorry guys.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
Bentar ya guys. Gue nge-pause di sini dulu. Oke. Kita kemarin udah waduh ngelag sekali, bentar. Ngelag sekali. Bentar. Ganti ke screen bawah gitu. Ini orang ngeselin anjing, emosi saya. Siang, Ola Guni. Selamat siang, Toto. Halo. Bentar ya. Ngobrol-ngobrol dulu.
I'm amazed how easily you can move such a giant shield around like it's nothing.
Selamat siang.
Really? It's not actually as heavy as it looks.
It's really reassuring to have someone like you protecting us, though.
You know, I guess I never realized it before.
Mahag
looking back,
Saar.
I've always been the sort to put myself in harm's way to protect those around me, even before I joined the Elderman and Sea Guard. So, in a way, using this shield to keep you all safe feels like it's what I was meant to do.
Halo, Ricci.
You don't need to worry
Halo,
about
penumpang lewat aja
protecting me.
nggak ngikutin mulai
I don't
awal.
plan
Gak
on
apa-apa,
relying
Bet.
on you.
Thank you
That's
udah
okay.
mampir.
It doesn't matter if you do or not. I don't protect people because they ask me to. I do it because I want to, and because I think it's the right thing to do. That goes for you
Anjay.
too, Dohalim.
Mantap,
Me?
Yes.
mantap
You see,
Mama Kisara.
You and I
Kalau
both
mau
want the
tidur
same
gue tadi
thing.
ya udahlah
We have
AFK
the
di
same
sini.
goal. That means it's in my best
Thank
interest
you,
to continue
udah
to
mampir.
protect and
Terima kasih
keep you
banyak.
safe as well. Even now.
I'm not sure how much protecting I'll
Ini
need
net bener
either.
tapi cuma beberapa
But I
jam habis
appreciate
itu
the
error
thought.
lagi. Rip, Bet.
I'm sure you'll do us proud, Kisara.
Nanti malam kita lanjut Pokemon
Right.
Unite ya,
You
tapi
can all
siang
count on
kita
me.
main ini dulu. Siang ke sore sampai maghrib wah mungkin. Bentar. Udah nge-skip tuh kan. Air jump. Oh, udah dipakai semua. Halo, lo kok Bang Dani, Rizky?
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Bentar, aku mau ini dulu. Di sini emang agak patah-patah ya. Wadaw. Wadaw. Spherical shell. Oh, ini yang si Will bilang. Oh. Wadaw. Inhalasio. Ntar aja deh tapi.
What was
Kostum
Kel's
panjang
like even
lagi yang
after in
udahan
the
kalau
end?
menang, kalau nggak menang lanjut.
Isn't it obvious? Clearly he wanted the throne for himself and was gonna have his goons
Gak tahu ya bias.
execute Dohalim to
Kalau
get it.
kalau
He had to
Pokemon
have
Unite
known
kan
he
yang
couldn't
main
hope
banyak
to
kan.
defeat a lord.
Terima kasih
He should have
donasinya.
run while he had the chance, instead of holing himself up in the palace.
Apa baju merah?
Maybe he
Gue
thought
cuma
he
denger
couldn't
baju
run.
merahnya doang apa?
Either way, the
Thank you
outcome's the same.
donasinya by the way. Terima kasih banyak.
So he got desperate and
Kalau
decided to go for
patah-patah berarti
broke?
tandanya gak
One might
gitu, Will.
argue that he was another victim of mine, in a sense.
Huh?
Siapa nih? Weh,
There is no
Toto,
greater
mumpung lo
calling
pakai
in
baju
life to a
merah.
enemy
Thank
than
you,
the crown
Toto.
contest
Terima kasih
that I
banyak.
refused to take part.
Astaga.
The shock he felt at
Thank
that
you
must
lo,
have been
terima kasih
truly
banyak,
immense,
To. Astaga.
enough to drive him to revolt.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Even though doing
Semoga
so meant
diberkati Tuhan
defying
selalu,
Renan
To.
hierarchy.
Semoga awet
I know I've
terus
said this before,
sama
But Dammons and
Good.
Renans wouldn't coexist here if it wasn't for your stance.
But that was no
Oh, untung
lofty
saya tepat
idealism on
waktu,
my
penasaran
part, nor do I
waktunya
feel
tuh
any
kan,
pride
pasti
at what
penasaran.
occurred.
Spare us the pity party. You literally just joined us to uphold those ideals.
Kenapa sih Sion tuh
No,
masih
she's
ini banget
absolutely
sama
correct.
Dohalim?
I shall speak no more of my misgivings.
Thank you tuh, terima kasih banyak, gila. Gold Dust Cat. Oh ya, Gold Dust Cat yang di sini ya. Oke dah. Patah-patah, nggak apa-apa lah. Kita lanjut aja langsung ke Mahag Saar. Paling farmingnya pas on the way ke sana. Gak ada, Will. Kalau patah-patah di Dota, kalau patah-patah di game lain, iya ada sesuatu. Kalau di sini enggak gitu caranya. Babi.
Nothing gets
Let's
by
dispose
me.
of the trash.
Swallow dance! Sonic thrust!
Glacial spear. Piercing breaking storm.
Rising water!
Ini game ada setting dap bahasa lain kak? Ada, tapi harus settingnya dibuka dari depan.
Sonic thrust!
Harus dari apa namanya? Harus dari layar utama.
Mahag Saar. That makes 4 out of the 5 realms that I've visited now.
I wonder what kind of lord we're gonna find there.
It doesn't matter. If they try to get in our way, we'll take them down and...
Let's dispose of the trash.
Ada sih bahasa Jepang kalau nggak salah. Cuma kalau aku nggak tahu kenapa lebih senang pakai bahasa Inggris sih.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me. Glacial spear. Wow, looky here.
Kok ada Hu? Di mana Hu? Kok ada Hu?
What is this?
Nggak nyantai, bentar. Oh tuh dia.
Maybe something's
Oh.
going on in the forest.
Hu-nya tidak santai ya. Hu-nya tidak santai ya. Suara gua kalau main game story lebih main Inggris, kalau belajar logat cara ngomong bahasa Inggris. Bahasa Jawa nggak ada. Ya menurutmu? Ya kali bahasa Jawa mas bro. Wih, gila. Menggoda.
A comfortable
Tidak
win.
begitu, Will. Tidak begitu, William. What?
There's something.
Oh, ya, baru inget. Kali aja enggak lah. Ini kan game Jepang,
I didn't realize
bukan
there was
game
a pond here.
kan yang
Yeah,
lain.
this is Taka Pond, and it happened to have saved my life once upon a time.
What do you mean?
As a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to. It's
Huh?
terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Renin eyes.
Oh,
Bear in mind,
tutorial
our
mancing ya?
rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to
Hu-nya
survive.
menggoda, cuy.
But how did you catch them? With your bare hands?
That might take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble.
I'd put bait or a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod.
You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you. Here, let me show you how it's done.
Gila, ada mancing juga. Casting line, luring fish, hooking them, reeling them in. Oke. R2.
Not my lucky day, I
Gimana
guess.
sih? Gue masih bingung. Bentar.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not my lucky day, I guess.
gimana sih? Tunggu. Gue masih bingung deh. Yang dimainin ada mancingnya semua. Iya.
Nothing's biting.
Oh.
Ha! There we go.
Oh, ada ininya. Oke. Oke. Ya Allah, ada itu aja dong. Anjay. Oke, seru
Anybody
juga.
could reel in that.
Nice, you caught it!
Halo, Ahmad Riyadi. Kenapa selalu ada game di dalam game? Pas mau mancing, unit mancing, Dota mancing. Enggak, itu beda, cuy. Coba gue masih penasaran, cuy.
All right.
Anjir. Beda fish, beda cara
Anybody
kali.
could reel
Kayaknya
in
gitu
that.
deh. Lagu
That went
mancing
pretty
menantang kok aja. Live dari tadi enggak baru kok. Seru ya. Ada mancingnya. Oke.
And that's all there is to it.
Enggak baru. Baru kok,
Wow.
aku baru kayaknya
Seems
baru
like you
nggak
need to
nyampe
have
10
good
menitan live.
reflexes to catch anything.
Masih baru kok aku
I
ya.
don't know if it's really for me.
Game-nya menantang ya. Lagunya itu loh.
Kisara, I think I've seen enough.
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just in my own little world when I go fishing.
Dia
Looks like we're going to be here for a while.
menantang.
That's how fishing goes. You wait for a bite, and then the real battle begins.
Cool
Miguel
battle,
told me
dia
that
bilang.
different fish live in different regions, and you have to pick the right rod and lure for what you're hoping to catch.
But that doesn't change the fact it's a giant time sink.
Of course, each fish has its own unique flavor, too. And some of them are supposed to be extremely delicious.
Terima kasih donasinya.
When you put it like that, maybe it's worth me trying my hand at fishing after
Terima kasih
all.
banyak
You're just
donasinya.
here for the food.
I was
Dia
hoping
giliran
we'd get to
ngomongin
fish during our
makanan
travels.
langsung apa?
And it just so
Makanan?
happens I
Gitu.
made sure to grab my brother's
Si
old
Sion.
rod before I left
Sebentar,
Vicente.
ini podcast ini
So,
udah
if you
40%,
ever
tapi
feel
baru
like
dikenalin
fishing
cara
when we've
farming
got
sama
a little
fishing.
downtime,
Gak
just
dari
let me
tadi
know.
kok di YouTubeku started less than
Good to
1
hear.
minute.
Thanks for showing us.
Hey, thank you To. Terima kasih banyak. Gila si Toto nyawer lagi. Terima kasih
Okay.
banyak To. Thank you. Oke. Semoga diberkati Tuhan selalu Toto. Oke. Oh, ada fishing expert. Tinggal spot beginner spot. Wes, quest complete. Pasti kebukain nih. Tuh kan. Siapa yang mau pasti kebuka. Kayak gitu-gitu kebuka itu. That's I've come with a new recipe. Ya ngomong-ngomong, RAM kalau jual barang elektronik bekas di mana ya? Gue mau jual RAM DDR3 gue. Kalau kayak gitu-gituan biasa ya di ini kan. What the hell? Biasa di Tokped. Kalau masih ini, kalau enggak di Kalau gua yang tahu di Instagram ada namanya kayak konsign gitu. Coba aja ke situ kalau kamu tanya-tanya.
I'm always amazed what he...
Gila, dapat infantry shield apa? Tunggu dulu. Ya Allah, murah.
arts can do.
Just doing my...
Oke. Game konsen di IG tuh. Ada game konsen gitu. Nah iya, lesi titip juga bisa.
Hey. Is it just me, or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I know,
Ya,
right?
ilah.
But after everything that happened with Miguel, is it really any wonder?
Ya
Kinda
ilah,
puts
Lau.
a damper on the whole journey, though, huh? How long do you think they're gonna keep this up?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around
Si
the bush.
Sion
You mean
langsung
Kisara
to the
and
point.
myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him, should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
Right. From being in the Elder Menancia Guard. Although, Dohalim's pretty capable of defending himself, isn't he?
Ya lah,
Having guards
Dohalim
doesn't necessarily
kuat,
mean
cuy.
the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even
bener
so,
juga.
it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ, after all.
Iya kan Kisara kemarin
I
ngomong
don't
dia udah
know.
nggak mau
I mean, if it's what she's used to and
work
you're both
lagi
comfortable
kan.
with it, then who are we to judge?
Dia join party
But
atas
she
kemauan
doesn't serve
dirinya
him
dia
anymore.
sendiri.
It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
You know, she's probably right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Iya juga, kenapa lu
Sorry.
nanya ke dia?
It's not that
Itu
easy,
cewek Max
shaking off
bikin
old
saya
habits.
keinget karakter
I'll
Android di
probably
Dragon
need a
Ball
little
3
time
kasih
to get
rambut
fully
blonde
used
jadi
to
dah.
it.
Oh iya juga ya. Mirip sama si Android 18. Tunggu.
I've noticed
Kita
that
ngobrol-ngobrol
sometimes
dulu.
we come across enemies who fight like you and try to dodge our attacks at the last second.
I hate those guys. I can get some hits in when they move into attack, but otherwise they slip past damn
Dia
near
kayak
everything
Android
else I throw
18.
at 'em.
Android
If what you're
18. Android
seeking is a way
berapa
to more
17
reliably
ya?
hit them, there is a
Gue lupa
solution.
nama
Try to outclass
Android
them on
teh.
reflexes?
I possess the ability to command earth elemental beings to some extent. They emerge as the land itself and take root on my command. They will swiftly bind the enemies, at which point you
Oh
can
dia
dispatch them.
ngebind.
Huh?
What he means is that he can make plants grow to hold the enemies in place. At least I think that's probably what he's saying.
I'm glad at least one of us understands him. So basically, if we find an enemy that likes to dodge, we should let Dohalim handle it.
I shall do what I can within my modest means to help.
Oh yang bisa ngedodge. Oke, kita camping dulu. Tapi jidatnya mengingatkan saya ke Ayaka. Iya ya, jidatnya Rinwell lebar cuy.
Why are you looking at me like that?
That armor you wear is standard issue for the Menancian Guard,
Iya,
right?
bajunya. Baju
Originally,
Menansia.
I've added some flair to it in a lot of places.
I noticed, especially with that open back.
We guardsmen pride ourselves on never showing our back to our enemies.
The frog fish. Attack up. Oh, ada yang EXP boost. Wow. S sama T tuh bedanya apa? Wah, ini nih.
This should definitely keep you guys full.
You okay, Shion? you're not eating very much.
What's wrong? Do you not
Ayaka.
like the cheese fondue that you made?
Yeah, I'm used to seeing you more excited about food.
You're not feeling sick, are you?
No, I'm fine. It's nothing like that. It's just...
Kenapa
What?
dia?
I guess I just don't understand what the appeal is. We could just as easily put everything on a plate and pour the cheese on top of it instead.
Oh,
I suppose it lies in being able to decide exactly how much cheese you want. There's also something to be said for enjoying how it all turns out. It's fun.
That's fine and all, but I wish the plate-to-mouth time was shorter.
I think I understand. You don't like having to put in so much
lapar,
effort into eating
lapar
something,
mulu
do you?
ya ternyata Sion
Yeah, I
ini.
hear what you're saying. Actually, now that I think about it, you're a way less fussy eater than you look, Shion.
In my book, there's no one right way to eat a meal. Tuck in, take your time, be dainty or devouring. As long as you enjoy the food, that's what
betul.
counts.
There's no need to stand on ceremony while we're out camping in the wilderness.
Yeah, you're right. In that case, don't mind if I do.
Gila.
I've never seen someone dump that much cheese on a meal
Dituang
before.
semua katanya itu ya keju Kok bisa ngomong? Kita coba ngomong sama siapa ya? Sama Lau
Mind if
dulu.
I join you, Law?
Dari progres yang terakhir kan.
Oh, hey, Alphen. What's up?
Nothing. I was just surprised to see you weren't training for once. Got a stomach ache or something?
You
Banyak
know I
ngomong
don't
ya
literally
sebenarnya
train
ini
around the
game.
clock, right?
Itunya
I do
ceritanya
take breaks.
dalam banget
Do you?
katanya.
It seems like you're training every chance you get.
Well, yeah, it can't be helped if I want to get stronger. Still, it's important to let your muscles rest every now and then. That's what my dad told me anyway.
Bapak ya.
Zephyr said that?
When I was a little kid, yeah. I would get so excited whenever he came home. I always followed him wherever he went and tried to learn as much from him as I could. He said, it's good to be passionate, but don't overdo it. Just like there are times when you
Dia
want to take a break from
ternyata
studying,
sangat apa ya,
sometimes
melihat
your
ke
body wants
figur
to take a break
bapaknya
from
sekali
training
ya.
too.
Di
I
balik
was always
cerita
rushing
dia
around and forgetting
benci
to rest,
bapaknya
so
dulu.
he ended up telling me that a lot.
That definitely sounds like him.
Tapi ya ternyata
It's
dia
nothing to get sad
apa
over.
ya, istilahnya kayak
Still,
ngejadiin
I
bapaknya
can't
tuh
help but wonder
figur
if that was
panutan
my
gitu loh
dad's way
sebenarnya.
of teaching me the dangers of rushing into things too quickly. Then again, maybe I'm just overthinking things. I wish I'd had more time to talk to him about this kind of stuff. Night.
Rebel, cuman ya gitu. Weh, dapat apa ini? Lau growing boy. Oh, bisa dapat ini juga. Mantap.
I feel pretty refreshed after that sleep.
Manage range dulu deh bentar. Kau. Posted guard, oke. Oh udah. Oke, kita jalan lagi guys. Lanjut, ya kan? Perjalanan masih panjang nih ke realm keempat.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Anjir level 27 dong.
In a bind.
Astral energy! Full throttle! You know, Lars, watching you really makes me realize.
Makes you realize what?
Maybe thinking too much. This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
stronger.
Gila, level lo udah makin gede ini. What the hell?
All right.
Oke. Oh, ininya boost attack-nya Dohalim. Oke.
There's nowhere to run from my heart. When he slows down, that's our chance.
In a vine.
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang! Take this! You're mine! Oh, now you're talking! Take this! In a vine! Rising Thrust! Eagle Fly! Take this! Damn it! Too fast! Stand back! I'll trip it up.
Ah. Oh, ya.
Megasonic Thrust! Come on! Get out of this! Double Demon Fang!
In here.
Eternal Death Fang!
More for the stockpile.
You're mine! Win! Thrust and pain. Beating to us.
Gotta be quick, or I'll take them all myself.
In a box. Oh, like hell you will.
Do it! Kizara! Go for it!
Kau udah jadi berlima. Enggak, berenam. Kan si Dohalim ngikut juga kan
Got
sama
some
Kisara.
interesting moves there, Dohalim. I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all. Huh?
What's wrong?
Kenapa?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What?
What?
You mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still,
That
I've
pile
never
of
seen anything
garbage.
shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
Yeah. I think he might have found some old Danon relics. They
Dibilang
look like the
sampah dong
remains of a
sama
bunch
si
of
Lau.
objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine the sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that, unlike the rest of us.
Are you
That's the
interested in
defense
this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
Lau
I get
kagak
that, but
ngerti
it's not
kayak
like this stuff is any
begitu-begituan.
use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this,
Ya,
one can
tapi
feel
kan
and
nilai
engage with the
sejarahnya,
distant
Lau.
past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's Danon history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But of course.
Apa ini krokodil kasar? Oh, artifak. Sebentar. Bisa pasang 6 arte panel. Baiklah.
Match.
Oke, artesnya bisa pasang 6 kita. Ah. Okay.
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Menarik. Bentar.
I just noticed none of you other Danons have spirit cores. Why is that?
Both of my parents were part of the resistance in Calaglia. In fact, my birth was kept a secret from the Renans.
Mine too. We always lived in hiding, so I never had a spirit core embedded in me like I was supposed to.
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Calaglia before all this, weren't you?
Oh, iya
To be
juga.
completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one. All the other Danon slaves around me did. I was the only exception.
Hah?
They tended to keep
Kok
their
aneh?
distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers, because of my mask and all. What about you, Kisara? Do you still have your spirit core?
Itu dia ikut bahaya. Gara kenapa?
I was able to
Maksudnya
find a good
kenapa?
Renin doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before I left. They did such a great job, the procedure didn't even leave a scar.
One of the benefits of coexistence, huh?
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down, there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having that mark of servitude lingering on me any longer than I had to. It may sound a little strange to hear me say
Oh,
this,
dia
but
ikut. Gara-gara si Dohalim itu mau
Not a
berhentiin
guardsman or a
kontes. Kontes
I'm
itu
my own woman. And this is my chance to
istilahnya
have a new beginning.
bagian ketika kelima. Jadi kan di sini ada 5 realm kan, ada 5 apa namanya kayak ada 5 negara istilahnya. Ada 5 negara. Setiap lord dari tiap negara itu nanti dikumpulin di akhir untuk kayak ditandingin apa gimana gitu. Siapa yang ngumpulin energi astral energi paling banyak, intinya gitu. Yang menang nanti di crowning as namanya sovereign. Si Dohalim istilahnya Dohalim itu nggak setuju dengan crown contest, makanya dia ngikut sama kita. Karena Sion kan tujuannya ngumpulin semua master course untuk hentiin untuk crown contest istilahnya gitu, untuk hentiin lah. Kisara ikut karena dia kayak mau mewujudkan mimpi kakaknya. Mimpi kakaknya itu adalah ngeliat Danan sama Renan tuh bisa kayak bersanding bareng gitu loh istilahnya. Begitu.
Finally, some open space again.
What? Loh, kok balik ke sini? Bentar, salah jalan. Enggak, alasan kotanya beda sendiri tadinya gini. Alasan kenapa kotanya beda sendiri adalah si Dohalim ini pernah punya traumanya dia di episode sebelumnya ada kok. Di ini sebelumnya. Jadi traumanya si Dohalim itu adalah ngelihat temennya mati. Terus dia bilang dia tuh nggak tahan sama dengar teriakan sama tangisan temen baiknya dia gitu loh. Maksudnya kayak itu ninggalin trauma ke dia. Makanya kenapa dia milih untuk tidak memperbudak orang-orang Danan di kotanya dia, karena dia nggak mau kayak reliving trauma itu setiap hari gitu loh istilahnya. Mumpung ada ya udahlah. Sore.
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly. That's quite a talent. Your father wants me to sing Selamat. So even my dad knows, huh?
Sore Edwin. Ganti nama lagi nih. Kau ganti nama lagi.
Thank goodness we won.
Salah jalan tadi.
Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Lords don't strike me as having much time for wandering in the woods.
Sometimes I would take strolls along here when I wished to be alone.
You always did have a bad habit of disappearing without telling any of us guardsmen.
Sore semuanya.
Let me know if you need healing.
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Dance in the wind!
Got fire!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours! Anything in armor is all mine!
All day!
Eat this! Do it!
This ends now!
Consider yourself
Oh gitu, bacot. Kakak pakai renewal juga buat aku teringat-ingat. Hah, teringat gebetan. Kok gebetan tiba-tiba ngomonginnya?
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Kenapa tiba-tiba jadi ngomongin gebetan? Bentar, ini kemana? Oh, ke dalam dulu. Aduh, ada beginian. Aduh. Kenapa gebetan?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done! That's my cue!
Shut him down. You're mine. We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left!
Right. No time to hold back. Why'd you do it?
To stop me dying?
Light first force.
Radiant Genesis!
Ano sis? Wes, anjir.
No further.
This ends now!
Consider yourself.
Waalaikumsalam. Masih berputar soal Kolmado Halim, iya. Bu, kemarin gue nonton film bagus. Oke. Oke. Diam.
Why are guys so obsessed with their muscles?
Because these puppies have yet to let me down.
Oke. Saya tidak
This
ikutan.
sure is one
Sore,
rugged
Dani.
road. You'd think they'd keep this at least a little better maintained, right?
Why spend energy fixing that which is rarely used? Repairs require time and
Iya
effort,
sih, benar juga.
which in our world means slaves, often in great numbers.
Makanya nggak dibetulin
For you,
jalannya.
it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Nobody gains anything without someone expending effort.
And you know, somehow that someone always ends up being a Danon, while the Renans are the ones who gain.
True enough.
Iyalah.
Ideally, in a perfect world, I think it's only fair that the ones who need it should be the ones to perform the work.
However, when doing so could be dangerous
Pokoknya
like it
masuk
is
dan
here,
berbahaya
there are
bahasnya.
many who
Iya.
would prefer that it be
Makanya
others who risk
saya
their lives
sudah
in their
menyiapkan
stead.
rem biologis.
So, what you're saying is that people will just put up with the
Saya
inconvenience until
sudah
someone else comes
terbiasa
along to
gitu
fix
loh
it for them?
dengan rem biologis di mulut
Indeed.
saya.
And it is
Jadi
those who
tiap
can no
kali ada
longer
omongan
bear
gitu
that
langsung
feeling that inevitably
oke,
take action.
selesai, oke,
Much
oke,
like the Danons in our
selesai,
group do
selesai.
so now. As strange as it may be to hear such a thing from the likes of myself.
It's true that most of the Danons
Tidak
in
usah
Palagria have been
dilanjutkan,
resigned to just
terima
accepting
kasih,
things
gitu
as
kan.
they are. Still, we can't just blame them for...
What are you making that face
Kenapa
for?
dia?
You're not worn out already, are you?
Remnya bagus beli di mana? Remnya ada
Nah,
otomatis
just
ya.
regretting I ever said anything in the first place.
Makasih loh Richie. Remnya harus dilatih. Dilatih sendiri guys. Waduh, panjang amat ini jalanannya.
It's so hilly around here. I can feel my feet getting blisters.
That's mountain hiking for you. It can be pretty tough if you're not used to these sorts of trails.
I take it you're comfortable?
Telat. Aduh. Skill pasif yoi. Halo Daniel. Itu remnya udah katam. Iya, apalagi kalau si yang pluralisme itu datang. Waduh,
I'll just go on ahead then.
itu gawat itu. Oh, sini bisa. Sini dulu. Sudah kebuka. Wow, one of the most.
Looks like trouble with the capital.
Gak gitu sih.
Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade! That training's paying off!
Leave the target to me. I'm just getting started.
Now I can let loose!
Skill pasif. Udah
This should
ini
make for some
sudah
good
terlatih
weapon crafting
gitu kan.
material.
Kayaknya saya butuh ini nih. Tuh kan pasti ada sesuatu.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Come one, come all!
Confiscating!
You're mine! Now you see what I can do!
Lightning talent hurricane! Do it! Kisara! Frozen!
Hammer.
Bener. Iya.
Rising Wyvern! Damn it! It's too fast! Stand back! I'll check it out!
Hurricane! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Explosive ring! It's over!
I never miss!
I owe you one!
Denied.
Heal force! Do it!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix
Belum. Anjay.
I think I'm getting stronger. This might be some decent.
Tunggu, siapa punya itu? Oh, punyanya sih.
Equipment.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
Oh mantap, kuliah sore ini batal lagi. Buset. Are you really batal gitu?
More Danon ruins here too, I see.
What were people even thinking back then? Trying to build anything around here.
Maybe they just had that much time and energy on their hands. What is this?
Lawan Patlord ya, iya saya tahu sih. Bodoh. Tidak begitu, kakak. Tidak begitu, kakak. Aduh.
Do they not teach you to thank you and damage? Not to a Renin who don't.
Blow them away!
Wes, gila.
My fists are crushing it out
Dasarnya
there!
kebanyakan rapat, gak tau bahas apaan. Oke. Please spare me, kakak-kakak ya.
Rest assured, we have reached the top. It's all downhill from here, quite literally.
So Mahag Saar's just up ahead then?
Out of our way.
Rising Wyvern!
Leave the chargers to me.
Here I come! It's over! Not a chance!
Far enough.
The enemy wields arms too.
You'll soon see about that. This ends now.
Consider yourself
Jaksa membuat saya menyaksikan diri.
my lady.
Bodoh lah.
You wanted to say?
This one's got
Wanjay.
What's this place here? Some kind of old house?
I don't know about that. If I had
Musono Hitotachi gak tuh? Iya sih. Oh, ini di atas. Lewat sini.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out. Eat burn!
Astral energy!
Go!
This one's mine!
Now you see what I can do.
Double demon fang!
Kenapa Musono Hitotachi anjir?
Don't get complacent.
What the hell? Kok masih nyisa satu?
I won't forgive you! Glacial spear! Here's evil!
Take this!
Rising wyvern! I can handle it! Dance in the wind! Do it!
Fang blast!
The heavens must
Oh.
be smiling.
Waduh.
Little help! Annihilation!
You picked the wrong fight! Dragon Swarm! Try this! Explosive ray!
This ends now!
Oh,
Consider yourself finished!
Do you continue on in that vein? Something you wanted to say?
Did you see?
Sure did. You were checking out Hisara from behind.
No, I wasn't!
No, I wasn't.
Out of our way!
Kalian farming guys.
Armor won't save you! Soaring Alpha!
Not on my watch!
Raining Slash!
Where are you going?
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! See that? That training's paying off! Damn it! Ignite!
You require a hand.
Soaring Light Spear! Do it!
Get toasty!
Burn Strike!
Sebetulnya masih story nih, iye. Nggak mau coba normal, nggak, biar cepet. Soalnya gue juga penasaran sama story-nya gitu loh.
Got your name on it!
Anjay. Soalnya gue masih penasaran sama story-nya, kakak.
Say no more!
Gimana ngecek si Sarah dari belakang, hah?
I can feel my precision improving.
Oh, ngeri ya omongannya. Udah normal ntar aja di New Game Plus. Iya, makanya. Gue tuh penasaran sama story-nya, guys. So kayak gue mau
Like some solid
cepet-cepet.
equipment.
Udah jauh aja, iya udah jauh. Kan cepet. Gak, itu conversation sama karakter barusan kak kayak abis berantem. Oh, yang ngecek Sarah dari belakang itu ya. Bentar. Terus jalan dulu. Udah aku juga dari sana sih. Kira bisa kesana. Hola, Tinky Winky.
Here's evil! Rewind if I do!
Anjir, 2 kali dong.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
Salah ini mah.
Quite aware without you reminding me.
armor won't. I'm just getting
Here's a
started.
healing arc.
Rising Falcon.
Now, astral energy.
Say no more. You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
Ano na rin pa? Sige, son. Kalau mau susabet misalnya tebal-tebal baru dapat win. Oh, iya makanya itu salah satu alasan kenapa gue ngambil ini jadinya. Aduh salah.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that way.
My lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Here goes. Evil Slam on a roll now. Here's the burning strike.
Glacier Field, leave your charges to me.
Rising Wyvern!
Freeze Lantern. I think I'm getting stronger.
Ya 25 sih. Bentar. Oh, sini dulu. Wow,
I'm okay, guys.
saya nggak ngeliat tangga. Wait, itu weaponnya kok ranting? Enggak. Si Dohalim itu bisa apa namanya? Ngendaliin elemen tanah. Jadi istilahnya yang berhubungan dengan
See you continue on in that
apa namanya? Yang berhubungan dengan bumi, dia bisa pakai itu, istilahnya gitu.
You're finished! This one's all mine!
Go for it.
Prepare to crumble.
Looks like we got them all.
Begitu jadinya. Oh, bisa ke sana. Ya udah, sini. Oke.
Through these lands most verdant green, my eyes alight for sights unseen. In Menancia, pure.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Here's Evil. Don't mind if I do.
They got me flanked.
Freeze Lantern.
Wah, anjir. Dia telat dong.
Up and
Evil Flash. Dragon Swarm. Eat dirt.
Shining Supernova. Do it. Tourmaline.
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis.
You're mine. Prepare to be seized.
I never miss.
Dragon Swarm. Do it. It's over.
Get toasty.
Burn strike.
Oh, but then this should be easy.
Already on.
Do it. Field. Astral energy.
Say no more.
Mega Ray.
You're mine. Now you see what I can do.
I'm out of ammo.
Now I'm in the groove.
Here I come! Smoke! Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade.
Ininya keren-keren sih.
Little
Apa
quivering. I
artesnya?
think we're about to be real lucky.
Artesnya keren-keren sih, gak bohong. Kok ada banyak orang? Artes, kombinasi ininya, magicnya, keren-keren sih, sumpah. Kok kombinasi magic sih gua ngomongnya? Ya apalah itu. Ya itunya hilang. Gouge-nya. Ya habis gouge. Itu nanti deh ke sana. Kita jalan ke sini dulu.
Whoa.
Itu kota ya kah? Yang di atas itu tuh. Tuh. Ya nggak sih?
Still thinking
Roti
about how
bakar
you act
enak
around
terus
Dohalim?
kata si Leon.
That obvious,
Aku suka
huh?
terus. Roti bakar enak.
Except I don't
Saya
think
jadi
I'll be
pengen roti
changing much
bakar.
after all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stay his servant. However, I am going to treat him like a fellow comrade, the same way I would with you or anyone else. For as long as I can remember, I've spent my life protecting others. But isn't that what friends do too? Support and protect one another in times of need?
Which in the end pretty much means doing as you've always done, right? If that's what you're most comfortable with, I'm certainly not going to give you any grief over it.
Actually, I've been thinking about how I ought to act around you all as well.
Oh?
When I set out on this journey, it was to rid Eldomenencia of its enemies and search for wisdom in the outside world. Wisdom that I could potentially put to use on my return. I'm grateful to you all for letting me tag along. But it got me thinking, what am I actually contributing by being here?
What are
Ya
you
nggak
talking
apa-apa
about?
dong.
You know how to hold a weapon, don't you?
Mbak
That's help
Kisara.
enough.
Is it though?
Semakin banyak orang,
Sometimes I
semakin
wish there was
bagus.
more I could be doing to pull my...
Oops.
Lapar.
Sorry about that. Jeez, I'm famished.
Bangke
Now
silau
that you
ternyata.
mention it, what do you guys normally do for food and meals when you're out and about on your travels?
What do you mean, what do we do? We find stuff to eat and eat it. So long as it's meat, I'm not fussy.
Oh,
Eating
dia
what you
cuma
like
mau
can be
makan
good for
daging kah?
morale in the short term. But you need to think about your diet if you want to stay healthy.
Does that mean eating vegetables too?
Isn't that obvious?
It
Isn't that
does,
obvious?
which I guess hasn't been happening up till now.
Yeah, to be honest, we could be eating better than we do.
Understood. In that case, I'll just have to make sure you're all staying healthy and eating
Memang
right myself.
mama-mama anjir.
Fortunately, I
Kisara.
happen to know a thing or two about cooking as well.
You hear that, Law? Sounds like you'll be eating your greens after all.
Seperti mama-mama memang.
No, sorry, it's just... I was just wondering if you had any thoughts on all this.
It will do her good to have a project.
No, not Kisara. I meant you. Was there anything
Dan
you wanted
waifu
to
yang
add?
tepat. Jadi
Me?
Kang ingat pasti
Certainly
bakal
you're not
paen
looking to
dikasih
me
paen
for
juga
culinary
roti.
skill, I hope.
Gak gitu. Hia-hia
Typical
mama
Renan,
Kisara. Yuk.
leaving everything to someone else.
Rinwell, I don't think...
That said, should you need my skills on the battlefield, please rest assured I have no intention of shirking my responsibilities, regardless of who we may
Bandai
face.
jual
I'm sure no one doubts that. Listen, guys, if we're traveling together, we
mahal-mahal
should probably at
pula,
least try to
padahal
make an effort to get to know one
Kisara
another. Don't you
bagus-bagus.
think?
I wouldn't get your
Jual
expectations too
BH.
high in that regard. Believe it or not,
Gue
sometimes
mikir,
I'm not sure
gue
I even know
mikir
myself all
kayak
that well.
singkatan apa anjir? Dia literally ngomongin BH beneran gitu. Ya Tuhan, astaga. Hah? Kenapa sih Yon?
Hey, let's stop for a minute.
What's up? You already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
I second that. All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahag Saar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us down. And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to
Iya
rest while
Ju.
you have the
Oh,
opportunity.
Kisara nyadar.
Enough already. I need a break, so we're taking one.
I don't need you fretting over me.
Freddy?
Kenapa sih?
Hey, it's not like I'm...
Si Yon kenapa sih? Beli bu RW review DLC swimsuit teh, jangan deh. Aku nggak terlalu ini. Hah? Apaan? What?
Been looking for you.
The hell?
Me? Why?
What? What? Holy shit, who the hell is this guy?
He's tough.
Who are you? You said you were looking for me. Why? Beautiful, precious life. What the? That is all I desire.
Ini siapa anjir?
Then why are we fighting? Who even are you? Dragon Tail Demon! This one's all mine!
Real.
Who the hell are you? Bastard!
This guy's not normal.
His speed is unbelievable.
You mean he even surpasses a lord? Freeze Lancer! I'm ready! Now's our chance!
I'm sorry to be boss.
We've all got enough.
Yes, ma'am.
Lunar corruption! I never miss! Photon blast! Not in your dreams!
Who the fuck is this guy? Yo,
Raging cascade! Lunar corruption! In here! By the power of the raging
Let me see what I can do. Take this.
Alright! Let me help! Close one!
nggak bisa diikat lagi.
Lightning condemned!
You can show me your strength.
Ini orang siapa anjir? The hell, cepet banget lagi. Anjir. Holy shit. Wow. Bangsat. Gila, lawan 6 orang. What the? No. Iya, kayaknya gitu sih.
Is that all that you've got? Very well. Then die.
What the fuck? Oh shit. Ini orang siapa sih anjir?
A wretch like you?
What? Oh my god, no Shion. What the fuck?
Till next time.
Oh shit.
Shion, wake up, please.
Alvin,
Shion.
Aduh, untung selamat dia.
thanks, but you're kinda crushing me.
Sorry.
It's okay. And so am I.
Hah? Untung selamat dia.
It's not as bad as
Gak
it looks.
jelas
Not
anjir,
bad.
tiba-tiba
That's-
ini.
Shion, we thought
I'm
you were...
fine. Really.
Yo, halo Raihan. Iya, topengnya si Alpan tadi dikit
What the
lagi
hell were
pecah,
you
itu kenapa ya?
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides,
Udah lah, gak usah berantem lah kalian
never mind.
berdua. Aduh.
It's nothing. Anyway, thank you.
Kenapa lu berdua berantem
But
sih kayak
I
beginian,
didn't.
masalah ginian aja? Baru masuk
Look,
Mbak Shion marah-marah.
I'm just
Marah
glad that
ya
you're-
aku Mbak. Wah, Anda melewatkan sesuatu yang seru loh. What? Oh? Hah? Itu apa barusan?
Alphen?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
Rinwell has a good point. We need to go. Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Masih jadi makan nggak? Nggak tahu. Kayaknya lanjut sih ini harusnya.
Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
But his sword went nearly straight through you.
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all right now.
No, I know you're not. It's just...
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm fine, really.
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shion was stabbed. It seemed to make the
yeah,
enemy
yeah.
retreat when he saw it. Alphen, do you have any idea what it might have been?
A light? I don't know. I was kind of preoccupied with other
Halo
things at
Bang
the time.
Raymond, halo Om. Sikat
Now
Mas
that I think of
Alpen.
it, between that
Sempet-sempet
light and
bercanda
the
di
blazing
suami
sword,
istri.
just what sort of person are you, Alphen? Can you use Danon astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
He wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his
Dia
past,
juga, dia kan
remember?
nggak punya
Besides,
ingatan dari
we
masa
should really
lalunya
be getting
dia.
out of here.
I suppose you're right. Forgive me. We've almost reached Nias, the
kaget.
capital of Mahag Saar.
Nanggung.
With any luck,
Nanggung
we'll find a
Bu.
place there for Shion to
Hehehe,
rest.
thank you loh. Terima kasih banyak yang donasi. Siapa tuh? Anjir.
Hey,
Sebentar ya. Tunggu, aku sekalian bacain ini. Excuse main Pokemon.
Something
Main
wrong?
dong.
You look like you're deep in thought.
138 gak tuh?
Not
Ah,
exactly.
138.
I was merely thinking about you two and your sense of etiquette.
Oh?
etiquette.
Indeed.
Thank you loh, terima kasih banyak donasinya.
To be nigh intolerable.
That's not being frank, that's being and forget it. Do we really need to talk about this now?
Toto lagi,
I
buset.
find
Thank
such
you loh, Tok. Terima
impropriety
kasih
on your parts
banyak,
to be deeply
buset.
unsettling. It concerns
Anda
me
yang
greatly.
menggenapkan dong,
What do you want us to
buset.
do?
Terima
We
kasih
were
banyak,
slaves.
Tok.
We never
Kabar lah
got to learn
Pokemon
how to
Unit.
be
Kalau
proper
Pokemon
like
Unit
you.
malam kali
Yeah,
ya,
what he
Om.
said. Maybe you missed how we
Aku
were just
biasa
focused on surviving.
kalau siang-siang gini aku
Perhaps,
streaming
but
game
Kisara
ini
here
dulu.
demonstrates
Main
that it's quite
Tales of
possible for a
Arise dulu.
Danon to learn proper
Thank you,
manners.
Tok. Terima kasih
That's because I was given
banyak.
the opportunity to learn.
Semoga diberkati Tuhan
Moreover,
selalu
my
ya
duties
Anda.
as a guardsman required it.
Toto
Not every realm
Daisuki.
is like Indonesia, as you well know.
Jangan. Gua
Yeah,
nggak boleh
I think
ngomong
it's fair
Daisuki,
to hold us to
Daisuki.
some
Dia udah
other
ada yang
city
punya, coy.
standards.
Jangan.
Exactly.
Tidak boleh.
You've got to remember what it's been like for us living under
Ini
the
mas
Rena
tuh si
elsewhere.
Will. Main Will.
I will concede that you do indeed
Gua
make a
main
valid
ini
point.
dulu.
It would appear, for all my espousing the virtues of equality
Mas.
between our peoples, I was still looking down on the two of you.
You
Willy
don't need to
mau
beat yourself
jadi
up.
William
I
mau
wasn't
jadi
that
ini,
offended by
guys.
what you said, man.
Willy mau jadi pro
Nevertheless, I shall
player
learn my word
Pokemon
from here on
Unite.
out.
Dia mau streaming
said
di
that,
Facebook,
I
guys.
do believe you two would still
Mau jadi
benefit from
streamer.
learning the basics of proper society. I would be more than
Toto
happy
bukan
to teach
merek
you both
toilet
when we
Bang
camp
Tara.
out, if you like.
Panggilannya
Yeah, no,
Toto.
I'll pass.
Namanya Robert tapi
Acting all
dipanggilnya
prim and proper
Toto.
isn't really my style.
Dan
If you
sekarang
say so.
masih jam kerja.
How about
Iya
you,
juga,
Law?
ini masih jam
Would you like to
berapa?
learn? Although I suppose my first task is to reform your attitude toward the idea of good etiquette.
You're not gonna let this go, are you?
Astaga, Dohalim. Bentar. What the hell? Oh enggak, dia emang dari situ ya. Salah lihat aku. Gendong saya ke Mythical Master
How are you holding
Bully.
up after that
Anjay
last
pro
fight?
player.
You're not too
Streamer
hurt, are
Facebook
you?
nih, hati-hati.
I'm fine, really. See for yourself.
Nggak tahu,
If
tanya
things
yang
get too
punya
tough out
nama
there,
lah.
Go ahead and fall back.
Silakan
I can
mention
take a
Bapak
beating if I need
Warmindo,
to.
ya kan?
I'm not here just to stand around and have everyone protect me.
I get that, but there's nothing wrong with admitting you have weaknesses too.
Do I look like I'm just trying to put on a brave face to you?
I can't feel pain. But you
Gila,
still
makasih
can.
loh.
Can't
Gua
you?
langsung order inilah RAM abis ini.
Look, I appreciate you
Kasih
trying to look out for me,
Toto.
but even you go down in
Sial,
fights
ada
from
juga
time
lo
to
yang
time.
gendong.
Please,
Iya, Wilma
stop
udah
trying to
jago,
babysit
ngeri.
me.
Pro
It's
player.
getting old.
It's not that. I just...
Kenapa sih si Sion tuh? Ampun deh. Ini banget kayaknya. Defensif banget gitu loh. Bentar. Mumpung sebelum itu ya kan. Oh, masih aman sih. Gak apa-apa, gak usah healing, gak apa-apa sih. Dikarenakan muka saya mirip jamban, jadi panggil aja Toto. Mahag Saar, YouTuber MHRS. Betul. Betul. Namanya juga Sundere, Bu. Hah? What? What? Ini kota kenapa? What? Kok kotanya udah hancur
Are
gini?
we in the right place? This place looks like a
What
mess.
the fuck?
Yes, this is Niez, the capital of Mahag Saar.
I don't see any signs of people. And the buildings.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
No
Mahag Saar,
soldiers,
Pak
no
Exwil dan
Danans,
Bu Erik
not a
galah
soul to be seen.
15 M.
But look at these facades.
Jamban ada
This is
harganya
clearly a Ronin
15 M
district.
loh. 15 M
Hey,
diberakin
Check
juga.
out that
Iya
drawing on
sih.
the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest.
Darkwings?
It's from an old Danon legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest.
Oh.
I'm sure of it.
Really? First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renans have lost control of the city.
Iya,
Are you
kayaknya
suggesting
gitu
the
deh.
Danans rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe,
Wow.
but not entirely unthinkable given the evidence.
Kotanya
Let's look
cuma
around and see if we can find
kebakaran
someone.
ini anjir.
They might be able to tell us what happened.
Jadi bahas jamban, buset kotanya kayak abis dibombardir. Gak tahu kayak abis kebakar apa gitu. Kayak abis ada
This is
riot
horrible.
gitu loh.
Is there truly no one here?
Ada owl. Ntar sekalian ngomong deh.
All of
Dibahas
these ruins
jamban
look
gak
like they were made
apa-apa.
pretty
Kita ngomongin
recently.
jamban tapi kan
But if that's
asik
the
juga.
case, then where do you think the people that used to live here went off to? There must have been Danons and Renans, right?
That's a good question.
Dibombardir
Even if the
Betelgeuse gak
Danons
gitu.
rebelled and
Jadi
managed to overthrow the
jangan
Renans
salah,
here,
jamban itu
there
tempat
should
terbaik
still
buat
be
perenung.
some people
Betul.
around.
Oke, gua nggak baca.
Do you think
Oke,
it could be a work of
oke.
Renan
Nama
Astrolords?
saya
Perhaps,
X-Wheels
but the
ya.
appearance of these ruins is rather uniform, which leads me to believe otherwise.
Hey, Rinwell. That story you told us about the Dark Wings. It said that the evil king was vanquished with a holy flame.
Jamban apa yang
right?
suka bohong?
Yeah, that's
Oke.
right.
Then there might
Oke,
be some truth
baik,
to the
baik,
whole story
baik,
after
baik.
all.
Oke.
It looks
Sudah
like all
mulai
the rubble
mengerikan
here had
lagi
been scarred
bahasanya,
by
kawan-kawan.
Let's not jump to any conclusions just yet.
Ini rem biologis
find
gue
someone
ini
around
kerja lagi nih,
we might be able to
berusaha
get them to tell us
tahan
what
apa
happened.
namanya, nahan rem tangan sekuat tenaga kayak gitu. Rem biologis gue nih bekerja keras ini. Udah. Oh, itu dia. Bye-bye. Bare udah Tokyo Drift.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Paling nggak separah. Oke. Udah Tokyo Drift. Tukang bakso bawa. Oke. Sudah mulai ini nih. Sudah mulai bahaya. Sudah mulai berbahaya ya kan. Oh, kita disuruh ke sana. Aku sudah berusaha mengalihkan pembahasan menjadi jamban, ujung-ujungnya ke situ. Makanya toh susah
What are
di
those out
sini.
in the valley? Windmills? They're huge.
They're most likely used to harvest wind astral energy, so
Iya,
they
dia
have
kan-
to be big.
Ini angin ya. Anjir, kebakar. Oh shit. Bayangkan mau tidur di luar kamar ada suara namanya juga oke, bentar. Untung nggak ada yang merelasikan jamban dengan politik walaupun bukan jamban sih. Bodoh deh.
You first. Show yourself.
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move.
Sudah. Kenapa jadi bahas politik sih?
What are you?
Anjir.
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Iya, harusnya mereka tahu kan. Nah kan?
The wielder of the blazing sword?
Getting pretty famous, isn't he?
Dikeluarin lu pedangnya sama dia.
Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn
Bodoh, Toto. Ikutan lagi si Toto.
No need. I believe you.
Gila itu tangan. What the hell?
I'm Beifong of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces, so everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Danon leader here in Niaz?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadeye's the one who runs the show.
Deadeye.
I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem.
The
Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true. You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust.
Wait,
And for good
not
reason.
he? Huh?
Especially Deadeye.
Maksudnya her,
I think it'd
not
be
he
best if
apa?
those two waited outside.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend. Our base is that way.
You could have left me behind, you know.
This
Ya kan
isn't
nggak
just about
mungkin.
you, Dohalim.
Yes.
Ih, dia lupa dong masih ada satu
I guess
lagi.
even after you beat the Renans, your work's only really just begun.
Gua nggak mau baca
Ya.
lanjutan chatnya,
This
udah
seems like
bodo
it's got
amat.
a lot of issues to fix.
Ngeri banget omongannya, kakak.
Dohalim, you forgot to take care of the fire yesterday.
What do you mean, take care of?
Oh.
Yes. You meant to put it out?
Yep. If it stays lit, we could end up in real trouble real fast.
I see. I apologize for not realizing that. I shall be more careful in the future.
Udah kawan-kawan,
Please,
sudah.
It's like the thought of putting it out himself never even occurred to him.
Moving on, Dohalim, I should mention that the clasp for your cape is about to come undone.
Oh yes, I tried to fix that myself, but it simply refused to cooperate with
Ya
me.
ampun, Dohalim
I
gak bisa
can't believe I'm
ngapa-ngapain
hearing
dong.
this. Are you telling me Renans can't even dress themselves?
Lords like Dohalim have attendants that take care of just
Ya
about everything they
ampun.
need. So I'm not surprised he sometimes struggles with the basics.
Even by those standards, you've got to
By the
admit
way,
this
Bu
is still a
RW,
little
ada
extreme.
saran SSD,
Shiona's got a point.
NVMe bagus nggak?
I mean, you don't
Aku
see
nggak tahu,
Renans like her
kurang
needing
kurang
so
ngerti
much
kalau
help to get
SSD
stuff
aku.
done.
In my case,
Bodoh,
circumstances forced me to
Will.
learn how to be independent. Even so, I still think Dohalim could afford to pick up a few
Mencoba
more
mengalihkan
self-sufficient skills.
perhatian anakan Fanta Susu atau Sprite pakai
Well,
Yakult.
specifically
Aku nggak pernah
speaking,
nyoba.
what
Fanta
would you
Susu enak
suggest that I
sih.
learn?
Tapi
For starters,
gila
I
itu,
think it'd be good for you to learn how to
tolong
dress
ya
and put
kawan-kawan,
on shoes.
kalorinya,
How to comb your hair is equally
gulanya,
important,
astaga.
and learning to manage your possessions better. And then
Gulanya
from there,
kawan-kawan. Ini tolong
She
ya
sounds
yang
like his
ngomongin
mom rattling
politik.
all that off.
Oh, and another thing.
Kisara kayak
About your
emak-emak.
owl, Rinwell.
What is it?
When he starts to molt, would you be willing to give me his old feathers? I think I could find a use for them.
Huh?
What do you intend to do with those?
Well, recently, I haven't been sleeping well.
Gila buat
However, your
bantal.
pillows made from owl feathers are very comfortable and wish to make one.
This is why I hate you, Renans!
Did I say something offensive?
Dia nggak
Next time,
ngerti
put
lagi.
your own
Aduh,
needs
nggak
aside
peka
for a second
anjir
and
jadi
think about how
cowok.
someone might react first. Then
Astaga.
consider if it's worth asking at all.
Nggak peka tuh Halim. Aduh. Sedih saya tuh. Soju Yakult. Soju Yakult katanya enak. Saya lebih suka. Oke.
So you're
Kenapa namanya nasi
Alfred,
goreng
are
bukannya
ya?
tumis? Karena digoreng.
Thought you'd be
Fanta susu
bigger.
bukannya disebut soda gembira. Iya, soda gembira.
Guess the armor beefs you up a bit.
Banyak bacot.
You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that.
Banyak bacot ini orang.
Gotta say, I didn't expect
Baru
to
ngalahin
run the
satu
gang of
lord
women
aja,
kids.
bangganya udah
Those
kayak
other lords must have been
kepalanya
real
terbang ke
pushovers,
langit
huh?
anjing.
Seriously? Are you this rude to everyone you meet?
Don't interrupt me, you brat. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
What, you?
So you're the one who took down the lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
We just swiped the Renan's explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own people?
I didn't, that's how. But the chance
Orang
to take
gila
out a war
emang.
was worth the sacrifice.
Bangke. Sampai
And the
semua
Lord?
orang.
What did this sacrifice earn you?
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off. But now we've really got the
Banyak
girl on the run.
bacot.
She ran?
Masih baru kabur gak tuh?
The lady was just a coward. She had a whole lot more
Kok
bark than
cewek?
bite, that's for sure. She's probably
Lordnya
hiding out
cewek
in a
di
hole
sini.
somewhere. But not
By the
for
way.
long. We'll find her and drag her
Banyak
right back into
bacot
town.
anjir.
Then
Belum
she'll get what's
belum
coming
mati
to her.
aja ngomong udah kayak
I wouldn't be so
begini.
sure. She may run, but she'll never go quietly.
Shut up, Bright Eyes! I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole reason you're fighting is to free the Danons in this realm, is it not? If so,
Shut your
then...
mouth, witch! That's enough! If you're really fighting for us Danons, why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
I'm not going to kill these bastards.
Oh. Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of this show.
They're my friends.
Friends? Renans are Renans. The scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now. But you know that. Maybe it's 'cause you and the little lady are friends and more.
Mantap Alven, nice. Bagus banget Alven. Tabok aja.
Son of a... You'll pay for that! That's enough!
Deadeye, you know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back! This is Danon's realm and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here. And I make the rules. I do, Deadeye, leader of the Dark Way!
Yes! Deadeye! Liberator Deadeye! You are the true leader of this realm! We're not afraid of any bright
Bacot.
eyes!
It's only a matter of time before I throw
Bacot.
every last bright eye out of this realm!
The Dark Wings! The Dark Wings
Sumpah banyak bacot. Cabut aja bulu alisnya Mas Alpen. Sikat Mas Alpen. Tembak mata satu biar jadi dead eye beneran. Ya gitu, Will.
Hey, wait up.
Anjing.
Told
Lu
you so, didn't I?
ngomong
You should have left your
bisanya
Renan pals outside.
astaga.
You don't agree with him, do
Banyak
you?
bacot nih
I
orang
could tell
emang.
by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are
I don't
with him.
from I
He
got
loses
friends.
his temper,
Yoi.
then I step in and calm
Biar
things
saja
down.
kayak gitu
Better
mati
you than
duluan.
me.
Kurang
If
kalau
that's
coba
all,
dipukul minimal
I think
digantung
it's
udah
past
tuh
time
orang.
we were
Iya.
Look, I just
Matanya
wanted to
kan hilang satu,
apologize for
cabut
what
aja
Deadheim
satunya
said in
juga.
there.
Kalau nggak bacot tar dia nggak kerja
At
mbak,
least
nggak punya
somebody's got some
dialog.
manners around
Kan
here.
NPC ya
He
kan.
didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renans.
Oke, lo ngomong kayak
It's a little
gitu.
ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Beifon? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest, but that's it.
Estaluva, huh?
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadheim.
This isn't Deadheim's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you. We'll be
Ayolah,
sure to keep
kita
you
udah
out of
nge-take
it.
down 3 lord,
Before we
bacot.
set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest?
Hey, terima
Building
kasih
at
udah
the end of the
kasihnya.
road, opposite side. It's all yours.
So hard
We use it
though.
as temporary lodging
Hah?
to house people who don't have a new place to live
Astaga.
quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there,
Si
are we?
Vin
Rumors
ini
of a certain fiery
bodoh.
sword have spread fast. I
Eh,
doubt anyone
thank you
will be eager
Toto.
to give you guys
Buset si
problems.
Toto donasi lagi.
And here's where I say
Terima
my
kasih
farewell.
Tot, terima kasih,
You're on your
terima
own,
kasih
but
banyak, terima
good
kasih
hunting.
banyak. Cuma nggak gitu juga Tot jokesnya.
Before
Terima
you go,
kasih banyak, tapi
How come
tidak
you don't
begitu.
hate the Renans
Thank
as
you.
well?
Kebetulan sebenarnya
believe
Tuto
me,
jadi mau
I've got
piara
my bone to
satu.
pick with the Renans.
2 Bu RW satunya kan sama
Just not
kita.
with 2 of them I've
Iya
never so much
sih,
as laid eyes on
bener
before.
juga. Tapi kan kita ngalahin dia juga waktu kemarin. Dia kan berserk waktu yang di Lack of Death-nya itu.
Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there.
Ya kurang Mas Alpen minimal putar footingnya dulu. Betul, kamu nggak mau hinggap aja, kasihan terbang mulu, capek.
I think there's someone in trouble here.
Well,
Sumpah
see what
tuh
they have
orang
to
banyak
say.
bacot, bukannya apa. Lu nge-take down Lord katanya,
I
tapi
get the
Lordnya
feeling
aja
Deadeye
belum
signed up to be a
mati.
rebel,
Lu
so he could
masih
have a
udah
rooster
berani
rule.
bilang kita tuh udah
Heck,
menang.
he's no better than a
Kalau
lord.
Lordnya mati,
In
oke
some
lah
ways,
lu
he's
bilang
even worse.
kita udah menang
I
gitu
know.
loh. Lordnya
How
aja
can he use
kabur
explosives on his own
anjing.
people?
And yet,
Banyak
despite the
bacot,
toll of his actions,
sebel.
none of the Danans we've seen seem to question his assumed authority in the least. If anything, they may well consider him a hero, which would say a great deal toward how deeply they resented the Renans here.
Still, I don't think this is as simple as saying the good guys won out over the bad ones.
Tetep
Yeah, I
aja,
don't either.
sama aja.
Deadeye might
Tuh
have
kan?
managed to drive the Renans out of Niaz, but that doesn't make the way he did it okay. No matter which way you look at it.
Ya
Victory
haha,
that's
aku habis
earned by
bunuh Lord
throwing away the
Penance,
lives of his
lol.
own people.
Udah gitu
No,
Kalme sendiri juga
that isn't
mati.
a victory
Iya,
at all.
dia juga nggak
I can
peduli
understand
sama
that the
orang-orangnya.
Danans here standing up against their oppression.
Gak apa-apa mereka
That
mati,
doesn't
yang
mean they
penting
have
bisa
to
nge-take
humiliate
down
all
Lord.
Renans just
Mana
to
take
settle the
down
score.
Lord anjing?
I'm
Lordnya aja
perfectly
nggak
able to
mati.
stand up for myself, Alphen. Besides, I'm used to it
Ejet
by...
emoji,
But you shouldn't have to be, Shion.
yoi.
It's just what I mean to
Oke,
say
gue nggak mau
is,
baca itu,
when
ada
you've
yang
been a
berbahaya.
slave for so long,
Mungkin dia
it's
cenayang,
easy to accept
Mbak
that's
tahu
how it
masa
should be
depan.
because it's all you've ever known. Constantly being belittled is no different. I don't think that's fair. For me or for you.
Bentar, ada quest. Kita ngajak ngomong aja dulu.
What's wrong? All right.
What?
Hey.
Yeah!
Good.
All right!
Oh, wow, roasted chicken recipe, nice. Aduh, kesel anjir.
I just don't know, man.
Don't know what?
Deadeye managed to drive out a real live Renan lord. That's incredible. And he seems to have a lot of supporters surrounding him too. But he's got an attitude worse than any angry Zoogle. Plus, Niaz is
Iya,
in utter ruins.
resep ayam
I don't
makannya
have a clue
kapan,
what
kapan
his game
kapan.
is.
The Renans are powerful. And because of that, it takes a strong leader to have any hope of toppling them. However, when you take down one dictator only to replace them with another, Ultimately, it's just business as
Iya,
usual.
sama aja.
If it'd
Cuma
been
beda
Zephyr instead of
orangnya
Dead
doang.
Arm, I don't think things
Nah,
would have
kan?
turned out like this.
Ya,
Rinwell.
ya tergantung orang
Yeah,
kan.
I think so too. Zephyr did things differently top to bottom. He's not the kind
Udah
of
nyobain
person
yang
who
voice
would force his
Jepangnya
own
mbak,
views or
bagus nggak
decisions
VA-nya?
on
Aku
other
udah
people.
denger, tapi nggak tahu kenapa aku lebih
When you
seneng
do
bahasa
that,
Inggris
you're
sih.
ruling over others, not
Lebih
leading them.
To
apa
be
ya?
honest,
Aku
I
ngerasa
don't know what I would have wanted my dad to do if he was in
Gak
that
tahu
position.
kalau Tels, aku
Wah.
somehow lebih seneng bahasa
The whole
Inggris
thing
daripada bahasa
feels
Jepang.
weird in a way. It's a weird kind of feeling, but at the same time,
Sep
part of
ayam
me also
kemarin aja babi
feels
sama sapinya kena
happy.
fusion.
Deadeye and my dad are two very different men.
Nah
For
iya
now,
kan.
I'm content knowing that.
Tunggu, apa
The city
lagi?
is liberated, and yet the air still hums with fear and anxiety. It reminds me
kan?
all too well of how Vicente once was.
Hums? You mean
Hums?
like music?
Ya nggak
Yeah,
kerja
none
dua
of
kali
this
baca
sounds like
sub
music
sambil
to
denger
my
dub.
ears.
Iya bener juga
In
Will.
fact, I've
Emang
never
lebih
seen any
manly
Danes
man
with
sih
musical
VA Inggrisnya.
instruments in my
Kayaknya
life.
lebih
You don't need
lebih
instruments to
greng
play
gitu loh
music.
rasanya.
It can emerge
Aku
naturally
udah
from
denger
the
sih yang
sounds of
versi
people going about
yang
their
versi
day
Jepangnya
and
kan
the hustle
si
and bustle
Joy
of life.
Joy Samurai
You seem
Reject
to
kalau
care a
kalian
lot
tahu
about
kan
music,
Joy
don't
juga
you?
main tapi pakai
I didn't
VA
know that about
Jepang
you.
kan. Terus
Have I
si
not
Will
mentioned it?
kemarin main
Before I was a
sempet kayak
candidate for
ngasih
the
lihat
lordship,
sebentar
I
yang
had my
bahasa
heart
Jepang.
set on the life of
Aku
a
nggak
musician.
terlalu ini
You?
sih, nggak
A
terlalu
musician?
seneng dengernya.
Indeed, music enriches the world around us. I trained day
Oh,
and night to
Dohalim
hone my
ininya
art.
ke musik
Words
ya.
could not describe my bliss, as my notes carried with them the sights and sounds of nature, the ebb and flow of time, and the thoughts of people on the wind.
Dohalim.
Forgive me. My loquaciousness can get the best of me at times.
Don't apologize. It's interesting hearing what Renan culture is like.
Even though the Renans destroyed all of our arts and culture.
Personally, I was interested in the music of Dana as well. The fact that generations of lords deemed music to be of no use to their slaves and outright forbade the ownership of instruments is lamentable. Not that my words can undo the damage already done.
Dohalim nih beda banget as apa ya, as a Renans. Fruit of Helgen.
I sense a poor soul who is in dire need.
Sounds like our cue to step in and help.
Bentar, kita crafting dulu. Astaga. Long sweat crown. Long sweat. Aduh, hot spherical shell-nya nggak ada. Dragon flame sack. Nanti aja deh. Bentar, kita cek nih. Attack physical damage, all elemental damage. Ini nih mau ini. Nanti deh kita ini aja dulu. Suruh
That
istirahat.
Deadeye creep
Ada yang
certainly has a few
dapiran gak
screws
sih?
loose. That's
Lucu
for
kali ya
sure.
pasti kalimatnya. Oke
Forget
oke
that
oke.
guy.
Progresif
Right
dia.
now, we need to discuss how we're going to proceed.
What's there to discuss? Deadeye and his crew have already brought down the Lord here. Just let them finish her off.
Ya tapi kan
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best thing to do right now. We don't know if the Darkwings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if we leave her to her own devices.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and them, I think we have a better chance at defeating her.
betul.
I have to agree. This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as that lord is still running around out there. We need to act.
Fine by me. But isn't Deadeye just gonna take all the credit once we're done?
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dana. What he chooses to build in their place, that's his problem. For now, we'll head to this Estaluva forest Bayfon told us about. Whatever we decide to do, though, we should take some time to rest first. We've barely stopped since Menancia.
Iya, nggak pernah istirahat mereka. Apa nih? Sion? Waduh mbak, kamu jalan sendirian di tengah.
Where are you going?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
I will when you do.
Kepok mas apa katakan. Kayak gitu, hey.
Have it your way.
Shion. The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little. If you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
What was all that about?
Kenapa? Bisa aja Alpen. Bisa aja Mas Alpen sikat, udah sikat. Tembak Mas Alpen, tembak.
So we're just going to check things out, right? In whatever that forest is called.
Estaluva Forest. Next time, pay attention.
Mana? Estaluva Forest. Dari sini kah? Kita nggak tahu jalan kakak. Lumayan panjang dungeonnya, abis ini serius Phil. Ya pas lo cuma berduaan doang. Ini kah? Nice. Ballet of Four Winds, Mahag Saar.
Got sand in my eyes.
The winds are strong here. Mind yourselves.
Nge-lag kakak. Cepet terus mas. Hajar mas.
You're more comfortable at a range, aren't you? You're not really built for close combat. Nor am I. Don't worry. I'll help you keep away first. Do it! Glacial Gear! Denied! Photon lightning scatter! Thunderblade!
Severing wind!
Take
Tear! Soda!
Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
This one carved through armor! Here I come!
I never miss!
Blow away!
Redwell! Astral energy!
Anjing dimana-mana cuma beda elemen doang. Iya.
A comfortable win.
Bentar. Masih ngomong lagi.
The winds outside the capital are blowing as strongly as ever.
You can definitely see why people call this place the Valley of the Four Winds.
Indeed. Mahag Saar is the realm of wind, just as Ganeth Heros is for water.
Earth, water, fire, wind, light, and darkness. Rena is aligned to darkness, leaving each realm one element each.
Is that because some elements are easier to gather in certain areas than others?
That is certainly possible, but I suspect the biggest
Sekarang
reason
buka
is to
YouTube
prevent the
iklannya
lords from
Pokemon Unite
squabbling
semua.
over
Iya
resources.
lagi
Funny.
hype-hype-nya
You would
soalnya
think
Pokemon
infighting would
Unite.
come naturally to an elite class vying for a crown.
True, but the Renans rule as a minority. Fighting ourselves would just be destructive. Though, as you saw in Menencia, any abstention from fighting is merely a facade.
In the end, you all get usurped whether you like it or not.
That may be true, but something tells me that this time is different.
We have to catch up to the Lord first if we want answers. Let's keep moving.
Penuh, kakak.
What is that ring of rocks over there for?
Iya,
They don't look like they formed naturally to me.
Abrasion kah?
Funny, I guess I've gotten used to weird rock formations. They didn't even register as being out of the ordinary.
Most likely, they were brought over by us Renans when we first invaded the planet.
Kanan?
Those? So does that mean there's some kind of machine then? And if so, what in the world were they even used for?
To manipulate the properties of Dana's astral energy.
Really?
Think about it. Isn't it strange that the type of energy each realm collects is so fixed? Astral energy by nature isn't meant to skew towards one element or another so heavily.
So the Renans reformed it for the crown contest.
Sounds like the crazy thing a Renan would do.
Renans these days are more advanced than Danans in some ways, but even they don't seem capable of doing something on that grand a scale. Or is that something that's possible on Lenegis? Or maybe the Renan homeworld?
I can't claim to know everything about my own kind, but I myself have never seen anything that would be capable of such a drastic feat.
But at some point they did just that. Those are the sort of people we're up against. We should do our best not to forget that.
Betul. Jelas kita banyak amat deh. Ini ke kiri, coba kita cek. Ada who? Ada who?
Somehow, things are even worse outside the city than they are inside.
Yeah, it's all ruined. Houses and everything else.
Even if it was all in the name of beating the Renans, this is...
Ini apa? Coba kita jalan satu-satu deh. Kotanya kayak RE. Dibakar sama itunya soalnya, sama apa yang liberate Adan, like bukan.
I think Hoodle senses something.
Bukan sih ini, bentar. Di mana itunya? Ada kuhut. Kuhut gak tuh? Ya juga.
Say no more.
Well, looky here.
Aduh. Ini segala bener-bener.
Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Ignite!
Now you see what I can do! You made quick work of them!
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
The earth throbs in pain.
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Katanya kebakaran kayak oke, gue gak akan baca. Tapi emang itu yang terjadi sih waktu di masa kemerdekaan kan.
Well then, let's keep moving.
That's saffron. Bentar, ini gue bingung jalannya cuy. Balik lagi kan. Iya sih, iya, iya.
No further.
Leave the charges on me!
Even descent! Flashing fang!
Easy!
Way to go!
Prepare to be sealed, oh fleet of foot. Actually, that sound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing. Sleep now.
Anything in armor is all Swallow blade! Try this!
Here I go.
Infernal turret!
Let's go! Lightning!
You're mine! You're finished!
Eagle
Run away! Storm! Here I come!
Do it, Tempest!
Iya.
Any injuries?
No backing down!
Where are you going?
Eat this!
Raging storm!
Ignite!
Storm flight! Annihilation!
You're mine!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Rising weapon! I'll smash
Pick up flyers!
I've got this! Let him march now! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Right, next one!
Already on!
In here! Get on it!
Aduh,
Our work is done here.
memang.
Let's move.
Stelufa Forest.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Oh, ada kayak beginian. Oh, ada.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all... grown now.
Bentar, aku buka artes dulu deh. Terus kontak attack, boost strike damage. Oh, Marlot. By the way, aku bentar. Aku ke toilet sebentar ya, guys. Tunggu. Aduh, kebelet. Bentar ya, guys.
I feel all bent out of shape.
I know what you mean. Hard to settle down after seeing all those ruins.
We fought hard to help liberate the people of Dana, but every realm we've been to along the way could have easily turned out like this.
When powerful forces collide, the destruction they leave gets that much worse.
So we've been lucky things haven't turned out worse up until now?
Regardless, I don't want to see this realm get messed up any more than it already is. We have to capture this lord ourselves no matter what.
Halo lagi, maaf. Baru balik dari toilet. Yuk, mari kita lanjut. Ini dulu deh, ngobrol dulu.
You're so amazing, Kisara. You can cook, you can fix weapons. I feel like there's practically nothing you can't do.
Maybe you should take a page out of her book and learn to make yourself more useful then.
What?
I'd be happy to teach you if you want, Rinwell. I learned most everything I know from my brother.
Really? Even how to sew and do laundry?
Yes, indeed. He knew how to do anything.
Sounds like he was a pretty handy guy when he was alive.
He was. I'd always follow him around and badger him with questions. I was a real pain in the neck. Now that I think about it, he and Legil were the ones who taught me how to raise cats, too.
Legil is that woman who was with him in the Gold Dust Cats, right? I remember now. The one with the really pretty hair.
Funny you mention that. He also taught me how to maintain my hair. Not that those
Si, siapa
lessons
lagi
stopped
lo?
it from getting all tangled up during training.
I think it still looks gorgeous.
From what I can tell, it would appear as though the only thing he didn't manage to teach you was how to apply makeup.
No, but that didn't stop him from trying. He really wanted to teach me everything. Only reason he couldn't was because I prioritized my training.
And here I was trying to make a joke.
I can't tell if she's being serious. The only one here who knows him well enough was her.
Yeah, I guess only Miguel could have told us if it's actually true.
Astaga. Buset, panjang juga.
Alvin,
Joknya
have you
doang
been
Halim.
washing your clothes?
Iya.
It may not
Ya,
be my place
jokesnya
to say this,
rada-rada.
but frankly, they're starting to stink.
Astaga, jorok.
Now that you mention it, it has been a while since I did any laundry.
I'll wash them for you
Jorok.
if you want. Just remember to give them to me the next time you get changed.
Oh, okay. Sure. Thanks, Kisara.
And, Law, Rinwell, yours are starting to look a bit ragged.
What do you expect?
Ya ampun,
Of course they're
beneran
going to
kayak...
tear up when we're out there fighting so much.
Yeah, but it's still kind of embarrassing having it pointed out like this.
Kayak ibu-ibu beneran
Shion?
anjir.
I wouldn't touch me if I were you.
Of course. My apologies. All I wanted to say was that your sleeves are getting a little bit dirty.
You don't need to worry so much, Kisara. It's only natural our clothes are gonna get a little dirty while we're traveling around.
That's no excuse. Your outward appearance says a lot about your inner well-being.
Now you've really set
Gila.
her off.
Suffice to say, it would appear that the traditions of the Guard are still alive and well within her.
What do you
Dudel
mean?
enak nih.
What do the guardsmen do that's so special?
Bodoh, Will.
Mostly, I'm simply
Mama
referring to the fact
Kisara.
that they're a
Yoi, Mama
very
Kisara.
regimented and cleanly group of people.
Do I really sound that weird to you guys? Keeping your clothes clean and mended is completely normal to
The
me.
real mama,
Don't get us
anjir.
wrong. We appreciate the thought, Kisara. But we've got a long journey ahead. It wouldn't hurt to relax your standards. Just a little.
If you're
Bodoh,
sure.
Willy.
I wasn't trying to overdo it, I promise. However, if it's making the rest of you tense, I'll do my best to tone it down from here on out. Still, if everyone could bring their laundry and clothes they want fixed, that'd be great. I'll take care of it all for you guys tonight.
Don't you ever get tired?
Don't you ever get tired. Mari kita makan. Apa ini Dark Mark? Oh. Back up, XP boost. Defense up.
This looks perfect. Guaranteed to hit the spot.
Okay.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little? I noticed you haven't been training Huda lately. Is he doing okay?
Yeah, he's fine. He's been catching fish with Kisara, and he seems
Mantap.
to be adjusting his diet on his own, so I'm not as worried as before.
Maybe that's his way of pitching in, so you don't have to do everything for him.
Yeah, maybe. I guess at some point he started taking a shine to everyone too, just like they did to him.
You sound like you're okay with that.
Yeah, more than okay, really. It feels natural having Hoodle and everyone around.
I know what you mean. We all support and take care of each other in our own ways. It's starting to feel like we're almost a family.
Huh, I hadn't thought of it like that. So does that make you everybody's dad?
Everybody's
Do I really
dead.
look that old to you?
Huh? You don't like that? Okay, how about you be the big brother? Shion is the big sister. And Kisara can be our mom.
Big brother, big sister.
Well,
Kisara.
how about Dohalim for the dad?
I
Dohalim
don't really get that
bapaknya
kind of
dong.
vibe from Dohalim. He's more like an uncle.
Uncle!
Who's too preachy and snarky for
Uncle
his
tuh
own good
halim
sometimes.
gak tuh?
And as for Law, well, Hoodle took the little brother role, and Law's definitely not the dad. This is hard. Oh! Law can be the pet dog.
Astaga, pet dog gak tuh?
Do dogs really
Jahat.
count as part of a family?
Jahat banget ngomongnya.
Of course they do. If an owl can be part of our family, so can a dog. When you think
Astaga,
about it like
dibilang
that, we have a pretty fun family.
ini.
Yeah,
Doggy.
pretty big one as well.
Dibilang
That's why I like it so
segawon.
much.
Parah.
I wish we didn't have to do anything dangerous. I just want to keep traveling the world with you guys the way we are right now.
You okay?
Oh, it's nothing. Actually, I think I'm gonna go practice with Hoodle for a bit. Hoodle,
Astaga.
let me know if you sense anything.
Hutel. Hutel. Hutel, hutel. Si huhu.
Another day, another gold.
Let's go. Bener gak sih di sini? Jangan bilang nanti salah. Hutel dibilang ayah, giliran manusia kayak lo dibilang anjing. Hutel ini apa little apa dibilangnya? Oh ini dia benar. Estelufa Forest. Enggak, Hutel tuh kayak apa adek katanya. Little brother kan.
This place gives me the creeps. You really think that lord is hiding out here?
Be careful. The air is dense with astral energy. Something's not quite right about this place.
How are you able to pick up on all this stuff anyway? Is it something that all astral arts wielders can do?
I must admit, I'm curious myself. Perhaps her den and bloodline has something to do with it.
Dohalim.
Apologies.
Ooh.
I meant no disrespect.
Stay alert, everyone. There's a good chance that she already knows we're here.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard. I suppose if you're a lord going into hiding, a forest is one place to turn.
We don't know for sure she's here. Keep looking.
Hutel dibilang ini. Elevator stock. Oke. Elevatornya stuck, kita mesti cari ininya berarti. Oke. Tunggu sebelum ke sana. Or okay. Hutel tuh dibilang little brother tadi, bukan dibilang bapaknya. Lalu dibilang anjing dong sama dia.
I'm not afraid.
Yes, you are not afraid. Nah. Wah anjir.
Whoa!
Gila, sampai bawah lagi, 7 buneng.
Did anybody see that? Go no further. Here you are. You got company. Their hide is thick as armor. Here's the evil.
Denied!
Freeze Lancer. Here goes.
All back in their defense!
Glad you have your evil. Here's the evil.
I'll show you how useful I can be!
Keep
charging
Do it.
That's what my shield.
This ends now.
Consider
yourself finished.
See you continue on in that way. This one's mine. Something you wanted to say?
Not today!
Seal.
Take this!
Let's get you off
It's
the
over!
web.
Rollerblade! Now in the groove!
Light astral energy. Lunar corruption.
It's
More
over!
blast. Here's the
Win!
raging cascade.
Now you see what I can do!
I mean... a bit.
Good. We're counting on you, Rinwell.
On me? Well, I'll do my best.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Raging Cascade!
Can't get up. You got fired.
Let a marksman handle it.
All yours.
You know, Rob, watching you really makes me realize.
Makes you realize what?
You'll soon see about that.
Severing wing.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
My lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Flawless flight!
I can feel my power growing.
Naik level semua pada. Ini tempat apa anjir? Iya, ini tempat lord kah? Iya, pernah ada lord yang di sini kah? Dari ininya sih. Sore sapi terbang, buset sapi terbang, gak berat tuh. B3, B4. Kakak B3 dulu.
For the hideout of a runaway lord, this place is a lot bigger than I was expecting.
Do you think she had it built with that in mind?
No. Personally, I think this used to be part of a Danon castle or fortress of some sort.
Iya sih.
How can you tell?
For one thing, it doesn't look like a storehouse. For another, it's old and you can tell it was built to let people hole up inside of it.
Huh. I'll take your word for it. I don't know the first thing about brick. You know, I've always
I
thought
don't
you
know
were a
things
smart little
about
cookie.
brick.
But damn, Rinwell, you really know your stuff.
It's no big deal. I've just read a lot of books is all.
If this is meant to be a castle, there wasn't much to it above ground. Are there such things as underground castles?
There probably used to be more of it above ground. That is, until 300 years ago.
So the main structure must have been lost during the time of the invasion, with only the underground part remaining. And then this lord decided to use it for her own purposes. Have I got
Iya
that
bisa
right?
jadi sih kayak begitu.
But what reason could she have for using this place instead of staying back in her own castle?
That's what we're here to find out. Whatever it is, she's up to no good.
Right. It's all the more reason we need to hurry up and find her before it's too late.
Wow, gede ya. Satu-satu deh. Tempatnya gede banget loh ini.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
Not today. Here I come.
If it cools up, time to get out of the way.
This ends now.
Consider
Because it's
yourself
a
finished.
See
feeling.
you continue on in that vein.
No armor, my lady.
Something you wanted to say?
Raining slap.
Glacial spear. Pierce
Rise and
evil.
Viper.
Freeze Lancer.
Take this. This one keeps charging us.
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Done. I'll leave it to you.
Take it. This one's mine.
Severing wing.
Do it.
Goodbye.
Astral energy.
Say no more.
Hey,
That's what I like to hear.
anjir Ursa. Jangan itu, jangan apa namanya? Jangan terlalu banyak caps. Di sini botnya galak. Health crystal.
What is this?
Gak boleh banyak cap. Siap gue maaf ya. Nanti ku betelin deh.
Look sharp!
Lightning
That training's paying off.
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Sever it away!
There you go. Feel like me again.
You're mine!
Wind astral energy!
Ntar deh gue benerin itunya.
Hold up. Is this as
Oh, kesini dulu.
valuable as I think it is?
Panjang juga nih dungeonnya.
Gotta break through! Here I come! Damn it! I'm on it! Talon hurricane! Double side!
Lightning orb! Banana, let's go!
Take this!
Flying free.
I'll stop it charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
All back in there to deny!
Glad you have your uses.
I'll show you how people like it to be.
Terima kasih donasinya. Kenapa sih Raihan? Lihat botol lagi PMS biasa lah. Aduh, anjing.
I'm only getting started. Kisara, frozen.
Hammer!
Iya.
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
You're mine!
Well, someone seems in tip-top form.
Nothing about that, Shion. We can really make weapons with this?
Thank you donasinya tadi. Sorry.
This
Aku
place is
baca
full
dulu.
of weird
Oh, si
machinery.
Raya kayak banyak
Old and
gogen.
new. Just what the hell was she doing here?
Ini apaan
By all
anjir?
appearances, the sort of
Thank you
unsavory
loh.
research she wouldn't
Kayak
want to
Alka,
see
terima kasih
divulged.
banyak. Semoga
Even to
diberkati
other
Tuhan
realms?
selalu.
That's a scary thought.
Protecting. Gila, ini tempat dijadiin kayak laboratorium gitu sama dia.
This place goes pretty deep underground.
It was probably built that way so it could still be used even if the above-ground portion got destroyed.
Iya.
Perhaps that's why it's still here, and why it was made into her hideout. It would certainly stand to reason.
Ayo sini, sama-sama Mbak, ayo sini. Buat what? Dia ngajak berantem lagi dong. Dia masih belum menyerah, Bung. Masih ingin mengajak buat bertarung. Di satu. Battle lagi dia. 600 detik gak tuh?
It would appear we can descend down where the railing has fallen apart.
What are you...
No choice!
Dia berantem lagi anjir sama ini. Anjir. If it's in the sky, it's mine.
Did you see?
Sure did. The part where you swung and missed, right?
Nah. Bisa turun, really? Ntar dulu deh. Hey, thank you donasinya, terima kasih banyak.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
Bilang, astaga, setipis kertas di negeri ini, bodoh. Terus kan Kaihan orang tua pasti bangga. Tidak begitu, kawan.
show you how useful I can be. I'll smash you. Double demon fang. I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara.
Kisara, Commander of Heaven. Phoenix Cyclone.
Dance in the wind.
You're mine.
Astral energy.
Say no
The
more.
battle has begun. Anda kurang sepertinya
Looks
sedang
like it could be
banyak
worth
kerjaan
something.
ya. Palmes, wih level 4 dong. What? Astral Arts?
By all appearances, it would seem she was researching something here.
You think so? What kind of research could she have been doing in a place like this?
Your guess is as good as mine. Hardly anything the likes of us could imagine.
If we assume it was because this area is rich in astral energy, then it's possible she could have
Yeah.
been doing any number of things.
Indeed. Renin castles and spirit vessels are often found in such locations. Intriguingly, Danon ruins are also known for their abundant energy.
You Renans attacked us. Don't act like you're just some...
Sheesh, enough already. This
Udahlah,
isn't the place to
berantem
pick a fight
mulu
over
jadinya.
this.
How can you be so calm listening to all of this? You suffered at the hands of guys like him too.
Ya,
I mean,
tapi nggak
I wouldn't
gitu,
say
Mbak.
I'm calm.
Makasih donasinya. Wih, sekarang lapas udah berubah, banyak fasilitas baru, gym, food court, sampai pijat. Salah, sel deh. Itu mah punyanya. Oke, gua nggak lanjut baca ya. Thank you Rayal Kak, ngeri banget ininya. Thank you Ray, terima kasih banyak donasinya. Semoga diberkati Tuhan selalu. Oke, gue nggak mau baca lanjutannya, mengerikan. Aduh, salah. Sampai salah tuh.
Prepare to be seized. Actually, that sounds more appropriate.
Let astral energy full throttle.
Dragon Shell. Dragon Strike.
Where are you going?
Shining
You're mine.
Nothing gets by me.
Mega Red.
Now I'm in the totally. In an instant. Impact Claw.
Terus, anjay.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Ada equipment.
We got some good equipment.
Mari di-equip dulu ya.
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
Ingat Raihan, jangan jatuhkan sabun. Ya gitu sih guys.
Get in, get out.
Demon Fang. Double Demon Fang. Burn. Here I come. You're finished. You're out. Take this. Life in a bind. It's almost too strong. Then I'll split it open. Be my guest. You're on. Swallow Blade. Now I'm in the this one keeps charging us.
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Good. I'll leave it to you. Take this. You're finished.
Armor won't save you.
Air thrust. One astral energy. Thank you.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Thank you donasinya. Terima kasih banyak. Oke, tadi siap.
Get toasty.
Ya. Thank you, Rai. Terima kasih banyak donasinya. Aduh, semoga diberkati Tuhan selalu.
With this, I can
Ngeri
become
ya.
even stronger.
Bentar, nggak ada item apa gitu di sini? Oh, nggak ada. What the hell? Kolam? Oke, kita bisa turun. Wah, gila.
Did anybody see that?
Out of our way! I never miss! Astral energy!
Say no more.
Well done!
Save you.
When did it hot? Do it, Kizara! Frozen!
Hammer. Yeah.
I need to be stronger.
Sebelum itu kita muter dulu sambil lawan monster.
Little help! They're surrounding us! I'm on it! Let's flame!
Leave the chargers to me!
Now! Get toasty!
Burn strike.
Right.
Radiant flame!
Here I come.
In a bind? Bind free!
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done! Now!
My turn. Strike. Here.
Radiant pierce! Annihilation!
Jangan jatuhin sabun katanya
I
dia
can feel
bilang.
my power growing.
Level 27 gila. Cepet juga.
What is this?
Gila, ini kayak tempat ininya dia kah? Kayak tempat researchnya dia. Waduh, ada tempat save. Saya melihat tempat save dari kejauhan, Bung. What?
What is this?
Horse meat? What the hell?
This might go well in that new recipe.
Can't wait to see what you make.
You're the one making it.
Oh, ini generator. Oke.
We seem to have come across something a little...
No holding back!
This'll be a piece of cake!
Where are you going? In here!
Here I come. Severing wind. Take this. This one's all mine. You're mine. You're finished.
Eagle now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that way.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say? Do it! Let's go!
Aduh, salah.
Take this. You're finished. You're on. Swallow blade. It's over. Severing wind. Here I come.
Sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough on our plates.
Yes, ma'am.
Now! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Wah, bebas.
Swallow blade.
Awas, itu caps lagi ntar diiniin loh.
Do it! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble.
Don't get careless.
Hati-hati, nanti kamu kena lagi. That's spherical shell. What? What? Experiment of Zoogles? The hell? Kayaknya turun dari sebelah situ ya.
Whoa!
Aduh, feeling gak enak anjir. Oke, jadi mari kita buka-buka dulu. Bentar, oh, kita save dulu guys. Apaan nih? Notable content, bentar. Loading. Kau memang buat tercelah cabut ya. Oke, Edwin, thank you udah mampir. Oh, itu doang. Thank you, terima kasih sudah mampir. Waduh, level 27. What nggak ya? There's something, pasti ada sesuatu di sini. Kok ada bunyi macam aneh-aneh? Pasti ada sesuatu di sini.
There's nobody here. It's been nothing but Zeugles. No lords, no Renan forces.
They have to be holed up somewhere, right?
From the look of things, I don't think anybody's been here for a while. If anyone was here, they're long gone now.
Holy shit!
That can't be.
Look out!
Kaget
Figure this
gua.
out later. Right now, this thing needs dealing with.
Kaget gua.
I don't understand. Did Bayfon lie?
He didn't seem the type to lead us on a wild goose chase.
Hey, save your questions until after we manage to finish this thing!
Glacial Spear. Go for the weak point. This'll come in handy.
Take this!
Sonic Thrust!
Oh, now
Usah saya penuh sama Mbak duluan ya. Oke, Rai Kayal, Kak, thank you udah mampir. Terima kasih banyak.
see what I can do! Leave the ensnaring to me. Yeah, and the puzzling to me!
Burn in hell!
Raging Storm.
Rising Falcon! Eagle Assault! Rising Wyvern! Soaring Lightning!
Don't mind if I do.
Hey,
Raging Cascade. If it's in the
No
sky, it's
further.
mine. Dance in the wind.
Rain
Air
Blast.
thrust.
Damage Fang!
It looks like you got this one covered.
Take this!
Dance in the wind.
It's over!
Wheel. Get on in there with the other. I never miss. Here's a healing force. First.
Loh, plus ngeri banget anjir.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished! Here I come!
Raging Storm.
tear him up!
Ignite!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Raining Slash!
I can carve through armor!
Raging Storm.
Wind!
It's finished!
Let's do it.
Rising Thunder!
Dance in the wheel. Air thrust.
Sonic Thrust!
Reinforcements.
What the hell?
Thunder field. The enemy is going all out. Don't mind if I do.
Severing Wind!
Here's a healing
In a
force.
bind?
You're mine!
This one's all mine!
Raging Storm.
Ignite!
Close hit. Blazing Fury. Light after Raging Cascade.
Severing Wind! You're mine!
Wind astral energy with the marksman hand. Hey, that. Now see that you don't get in trouble again.
Portal Blade!
Dance in the wind. I'm on. Nothing gets by me. Astral energy.
We got him on the run!
Don't get caught.
Right. Still anyone's fight.
Anjir bisa nge-stun dong.
Not today!
Oke, Dani, thank you udah mampir. Terima kasih banyak. Terima kasih ya guys, sudah mampir-mampir. Sudah nonton.
Right.
They're not playing around. Do it. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Thank you yang udah mampir. Terima kasih banyak ya. Selamat beraktivitas kembali kalian. Anjir.
So much for finding the Lord. Come on, let's get back to Niaz.
Shion, calm down. This isn't like you. What's wrong? Talk to me.
It's none of your concern.
Even after everything we've been through together?
The two of us are only helping each other because our interests overlap. Remember?
Ya nggak gitu dong, Mbak.
Are you serious? You helped me come to terms with Zephyr's death. You put your life on the line to save me. Don't tell me you did all that out of necessity. That it was only because we have a common goal. Fine.
Huh?
You don't want to answer? Then I'll do whatever I like from now on, too. Clearly, I'm just bothering you. So it doesn't matter if you tell me what's on your mind. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stop looking out for you. Not now, not ever.
Is that?
That's not fair. Why can't you just leave me alone? You don't know the first thing about me.
But I do. I know you care about the pain of others.
Iya, Sion nih
You
sebenarnya
care,
peduli sama
Shion.
orang lain.
That's why I want to help.
Sebenarnya. Cuma dia tuh takut
Because of my
nyakitin
thorns.
orang lain tuh kan.
I thought I had been doomed to a life of solitude.
Yeah,
Until the day
baperan
I
off.
died. I knew
Yeah,
I
here
would
we
be
go,
alone.
boy.
And
Cie,
now?
baperan off. Ah. Ya kenapa sih? Lu lupa si Alvin masih tetap ini sama lu. Maksudnya mau nerima lu even lu punya thorns gitu. Selama dia
The
masih
truth
bisa ini.
I'm trying to end my curse and get rid of my thorns.
Oh,
Get rid of? There's a way to do that?
modus. Hashtag modus.
I'm not completely sure. All I know is there's a chance. But that's the reason I need the Renis Alma.
Karena Salma?
The Renis Alma?
The Master Core to end all Master Cores. It is bestowed upon the winner of the crown contest, the new sovereign, as proof of their victory.
Oke.
It must be assembled from all 5
Menerima apa
Master Cores.
adanya. Happy Salma
That's
bodoh.
why taking down the Lords is so important to you.
Menerima apa adanya.
But Shion, you're
Untuk
not in this
para
alone.
gadis, cari
If there's a chance we can
laki-laki
rid you of your
seperti
thorns, I'll be
seorang
by your side
Alpen
the whole way.
yang mau menerima kamu
That
apa
includes
adanya,
us, right?
even kamu nyakitin dia.
Like it or not, you're going to have to get used to relying on us every now and then.
What kind
Dan
of
dia
friends
akan
would we be
menyadarkan
otherwise?
kamu dari kesalahan-kesalahan kamu. Mantap, Alven.
Thank you.
Danon Liberation and the Renis Alma. Looks like we've got our work
Jadi
cut out for
panjang.
us.
Ininya.
If we
Atau
have any
adanya
hope of
apa?
finding this
Bodoh,
Lord and their
Will.
Master Core, we start by
Bucin.
heading back to Niaz.
Bucin dia
Man,
bilang.
who would have thought we'd ever get thanked by Shion?
Sounds like someone wants me to grab their arm.
I'm joking, I'm joking.
Dia
Damn, you're
takut.
scary sometimes.
Shion's not scary at all.
Alvin,
I'll just, leave you two alone.
can't believe this.
Simping
think they
adalah
would give us
jalan
a bad
ninjaku,
lead like that.
yoi.
Where could that lord actually be?
Beats me. That said, there's no point wandering around aimlessly trying to look for her. We should head back to Nias for now.
What's wrong, Kisara?
Kenapa?
Oh, I was just thinking about what it meant for there to be castles here on Dana. People build castles to protect things that are important for one reason or another. But not simply that. They're also used to
Lau
project
nyamuk
a
dasar
ruler's power.
normis.
So what you're saying is, even before
Get
the
a
Rannans
room, you
invaded,
two.
the Danans were still being ruled over. It was just by other Danans.
Iya
That's
juga.
most likely the case, yeah. Though who knows how they led their people.
But after seeing Deadeye, I can't picture them being all that benevolent themselves.
What if it's in everyone's nature to rule over and control others? What are we supposed to do about that?
If it really is in our nature, then no. All that means is we have all the more reason to fight it. That's all there is to it.
Nah, ini keluar dari mana nih? Kita suruh balik ke Nias. Kita suruh balik ke Nias. Ada apa nih?
About damn time.
Took long enough.
But that...
Right. I can't wait.
Head on over to the plaza.
What's
Ada
going
apaan?
on? It seems busier here than before.
Hey, look! Isn't that Bayfon over there?
Ada apaan?
Ah, there you are. It seems I owe you all an apology. I'm guessing you didn't find the Lord back in the forest, did you?
No, but something tells me you already knew that.
That I did. Turns out I bit down on some bad intel when I should have known better. Apparently, Deadeye's not as trusting of me as I thought.
But why would he feed you bad intel?
My guess? He wanted me to lead you all astray. Make sure you weren't sniffing around where he didn't want you to be. While you were off in the forest, I got word that one of our squads captured the Lord.
Udah ketangkep loh teh.
The place wasn't even close to where you were searching.
I see. Well, the important thing is that you finally caught her. Did
Kenapa
you suffer many
kenapa
casualties?
Sion pakai
You're not going to
senapan?
believe
Kasi
this,
gonna
but she didn't
bang
even put up a
out
fight. She had no escort either.
Okay,
Well,
okay.
what about her master core? Was it recovered?
Sorry. They only briefed me on the basics. For now, Deadeye's getting ready to make his victory speech out in the plaza. In the meantime, I've been ordered to set up a defense perimeter around the outside of the city. So I'll be out of town for a while. I imagine Deadeye will announce what he intends to do with the Lord during his speech. You'll have to let me know how it goes. Anyway, until next time.
Udah ketangkep dong Lordnya.
A Renan lord surrendering without a fight? Something doesn't add up here.
I'm afraid I can't say I know much of her lordship personally.
There's a lot about this that doesn't make sense. The Master Core is a concern too. Let's stick around like Bayfon suggested and see what happens. We don't leave until we get to the bottom of this.
Okay. Kayaknya live summary ini sampai
I'm
sebelum
worried
deh ya.
about just what Deadeye has in store for Almadria. For now, let's wait at the inn until he gives his victory.
Oke deh.
Speech.
Wah, kayaknya live stream hari ini sampai sini aja dulu. Aduh.
Everybody's so excited.
They can hardly be blamed when they've apprehended an
Thank
enemy
you
leader.
semuanya yang
That's
udah
sad.
nonton,
Yeah.
udah like,
Isn't there
sudah
some way to
share,
calm them
sudah
down?
subscribe. Terima kasih banyak. Gua agak-agak yakin ini sama next partnya. Segitu gampang ya kak, really? thank you semuanya yang udah nonton. Nantilah Will, kita simpen untuk next episode lah. Oke deh guys, thank you juga yang udah donasi tadi, Rai Alka sama Warmindo, terima kasih banyak yang sudah donasi hari ini. Terima kasih, really appreciate it, bener-bener aku berterima kasih ke kalian udah donasi ke sini. Terima kasih banyak, semoga diberkati Tuhan selalu. Selamat beristirahat. Gue mau istirahat juga, udah capek. Aduh, kayaknya panjang banget yang episode kali ini. Thank you semuanya, selamat istirahat, jaga kesehatan, jangan lupa patuhi prokes. Gue Reinscape, kita ketemu lagi di live stream berikutnya guys. Terima kasih banyak hari ini. Mungkin nanti malam kita main Pokemon Unite. Oke deh guys, see you, bye-bye.